Hello everyone, this is Rishwe George and this is my networking experiment number 5, and here I am going to discuss about the configuration of a dynamic routing, that is RIP version 1 and RIP version 2. And here I have to enable dynamic routing for our routers. So we'll see the topology for this. So this is for the version 1, and here as you can see I've already made the topology that consists of some 3 LAN networks and 2 wide area networks. And here I have a PC. So basically first of all we need to know what is the difference between static configuration and dynamic configuration. Static configuration, as I already discussed, we have to manually give all the paths, and it is not for large systems, large area networks, but dynamic we can use for very large networks. It has a complex algorithm compared to static, but in static it is all managed by the administrator, but in dynamic the system manages itself. So we will see that all the PCs are given the IP addresses by the static method. All the PCs have been assigned their IP address, the subnet mask and the default gateways, and they are connected to the switch and to the router through the copper straight wire. And now we'll go for the configuration of the router, that is through the command line interface. So this is to enable the this is to configure the router so as to connect to other networks. So we'll first enable the router by giving the command en, and then we have to configure the router by giving the command conf slash conf space t. Now we have to give the command like in static we just had to give the fa 0/0, but here we have to give the command router RIP, and then the network area that the router belongs to, that is the network 192.168.1.0, followed by another address like network 192.168.2.0. So after giving enter, both the routers will be connected. It will take some time, but it will connect. Then we can do the same for other connection too, like this. Here also we can configure the router by this method. Basically this is version 1, so this is not used for larger systems. RIP version 2 is used for larger versions, and it is a classless network, RIP version 2. So we'll try to send a packet from one PC to another, and we'll check. So you can see we are sending from this to this. First we have to simulation, and we have to select our filter, that is ICMP only. Now we'll send the packet. So you can see the packet is moving from the PC to the switch, then router, and then it changes it network area, and it's going to another network, and then it reaches the destination, followed by it is then again going to our source, and then we can see the packet has been successfully delivered. So the tick mark comes here, we can say that the packet has been delivered. So we'll go for the RIP version 2. So here it is, some complexity has been increased in RIP version 2. As we can see, it follows the same configuration like we did in RIP 1. Like every PC has assigned its IP address, the subnet mask, the default gateway, and are connected, but it has some complex algorithm. And like we can see the router, the same configuration as we provided in RIP 1. Like we can give first enable the router, then conf space t, then we can give the router RIP. The only difference here is that we have to give version 2 because this is version 2. So we have to give version 2 here, and then only we can proceed. If we are following for version 2, then the network address, that is network 192.168.1.0, followed by another network, that is network 192.168 2.0. After doing this, the whole connection will go green from here, this router to this router, and the packets will be allowed to move from one network to another. So I have already made, that's why it is green. But we can see by sending a packet for we have to give the CLI command for every router, for this one and this one too, and we have to specify that it's for version 2. So you can try and send a packet from this PC to this one, and you can select the filters ICMP, and now you're ready to send the packet into here. So you can send the packet. So you can see the packet is moving from the PC to switch, then router, and then it changes its network, the IP address changes, and it reaches its destination point. Now the packet has to come back to its source. So the packet goes back, and it has been successfully delivered at the source. So the main basic is that in dynamic it is all managed by the system, and it is used for the large system, like large network of computers. We can use dynamic configuration. So it was all about dynamic configuration for RIP version 1 and RIP version 2. That's it. Thank you.